Hey guys, it's Dan, your host of your Dan's Reviews, and today I'm back for another Walking Dead video for today. This is going to be doing the last Q&A video before this weekend's episode of The Walking Dead because Walking Dead officially returns in 2 days on AMC+. So let's go over your final Q&A comments and questions, as well as taking a look at some brand new screenshots for the return of Walking Dead this Sunday.
Why do you trust these people?
Doing it for us.
Resist the Commonwealth!
Okay guys, just going to be doing another video for today. This one's going to be doing another video for The Walking Dead. In today's video, we're going to be doing our final Q&A before this Sunday's episode of The Walking Dead. We also are going to talk about some new screenshots that we got for Walking Dead yesterday, as well as going over your kind of final thoughts before we get into this episode this weekend. So, this is the last Q&A. We've done quite a few over the, of course, over the break. Walking Dead has been gone for such a long time. Walking Dead has basically been off the air since the beginning of October, so we've really had some time to, build up to this season, this next part of the season. So glad that Walking Dead is finally back. I am beyond excited for episode 9. I cannot wait to see it. But aside from that, let's get into some new screenshots that we do have for the return of Walking Dead. So we've got a few here. We've got two new ones of Daryl, as we can see him there with his crossbow. And it looks like he is working with Mercer and the Commonwealth. Again, I don't know what's going on here, but probably some sort of assigned job that Daryl has for the Commonwealth, I would assume. Because he's got like a new shirt on and like stuff like that. He doesn't have the vest and stuff. So this is like his Commonwealth look from what I can tell. I'm assuming this is probably from like episode 10. And we do see Sebastian here as well too, who is holding on to Judith's swords. So it's probably them like checking out the weapons and stuff. And he's probably, I could see Sebastian maybe, talking crap about Judith like to Daryl or something. And then maybe like something happens. I could see that because it looks like Sebastian's going to be quite I'll just say I think he's going to try to push Daryl's buttons a little bit because Sebastian is a complete moron, and we know that from episode 7. So, I am definitely excited to see more from Sebastian, though. I'm excited to see the character develop a little bit more, so that's going to be really cool. And then we do have two new ones of Carol and Ezekiel at the Commonwealth, which obviously I'm excited to see a little bit more of them because they haven't really interacted since season 10, like mid-season 10. So that'll be cool to see the two of them interacting again, and it appears like they're at the Commonwealth, and obviously Carol playing the nice game at the Commonwealth. We'll see how that kind of goes. So those are the new screenshots, and that's kind of a general kind of opinion on them. I think they look cool. I'm very excited for. I'm assuming this stuff is probably from like episodes like 10, 11 type of stuff. But either way, very, very excited to see whatever the hell this is going to be, because obviously it seems like we're going to get some sort of time skip here as our survivors kind of merge into the Commonwealth. It should be interesting for sure. So anyway, let's get into some of your Q&A comments and questions for this Q&A for The Walking Dead. First one for today comes from Tyler, who says that he thinks that the Commonwealth will be, of course, responsible for taking down the Reapers, and that is why we see them in the trailer on Meridian. He thinks it'd be a waste of potential if we didn't see the Commonwealth take down Meridian and help out our survivors, because then it would really seem like the Reaper storyline was a waste of time in his opinion. So I do agree. I do definitely agree about the Reapers being a waste of time. Now, here's the thing about it, right? I like the Reapers at first. I like the Reapers to start in episode 2 and 3. Love that group. I think they're scary. I think they're like really intimidating. And I think they posed a really good threat on our survivors. Episode 4 and onward, basically ever since, Super Mario 2.0 showed up, it's just been nonsense. All of a sudden they're not wearing their masks anymore when they go out on missions. Like, that just doesn't exist anymore. Freaking, they accept Daryl like it's just nothing. There's no fear going on. You got terrible characters like Carver and Leah, who are just all over the place. Pope, who is not intimidating at all. He's wanting one thing at one moment. He's calling a soldier a son at one moment, but then he's saying that he was just a soldier at another. The whole storyline went to crap. Let's just say it like that. But here's the thing. I like them to begin with, but Are the Reapers a waste of time just until the Commonwealth shows up? Absolutely. Now, do I think that the Commonwealth is going to help take down the Reapers? I would say no, to be honest. I think this is going to be a location that they revisit later on, and I think the Commonwealth will revisit Meridian and maybe try to make something out of it or rebuild it like they are with Hilltop and Alexandria. I think that's a lot of what this is. I don't think, because I think that Reapers will be dead by 9, and I don't think that the Commonwealth is going to save them in that one. I think the first time we're going to see Commonwealth this season is going to be when they arrive at Alexandria. So, plus because Eugene told them to go to Alexandria, obviously at the end of episode 7, we get the idea that Eugene was forced to tell them where to go. Eugene's not going to tell them to go to Meridian. Hell, he doesn't know what Meridian is, right? So, obviously it must mean at that point that they go to Alexandria, they finally, got it out of Eugene. They go to Alexandria, they take it over, and then over time, someone may mention Meridian, and they go check it out. That's kind of what I'm thinking they're going to do. But I don't think that they're going to help take down the Reapers. I think the Reapers will be taken down by Daryl, Maggie, Negan, and the crew in episode 9. That's what I'm thinking. Next one comes from Austin, who says that he is glad that he is not the only one that feels this way about the Pope character and his character not exactly being the best villain. So, yes. And honestly, it's really the last time that we're going to be able to kind of focus on this, because obviously in a couple days we're going to be getting episode 9, and we'll have a new plethora of stuff to talk about, I'm sure. But definitely kind of my last comments about Pope is just, I don't like him. I don't like him as a villain. I don't think he was that good. I think Richie Coster is a good actor, but I just don't think that this role was right for him. And again, that's, everybody's entitled to their opinion. I personally think that Pope should have been played by somebody else, somebody that could have a little bit more of a level of fear, and just kind of put the fear in us when we're watching it. Because when I look at Pope, I'm not scared. I'm laughing. That's the thing. Like, who would be scared of a guy with a mustache like this with a little toque, and he's like, "You trying to be noble? Is that it, Shaw? You trying to get them to like you?" Like, who the hell would be scared of that? Like, I don't know, man. He's yelling at his people all the time. Oh man. I don't know. It hurts my brain, that character. It really, really does. And I'm sure you guys have heard it, because I've ranted about this character for the longest time. Ever since Walking Dead finished, I've been ranting on about that character. I don't like him. I cannot stand him. So, yeah, don't worry, Austin. You're not the only one that feels that way about Pope. I cannot stand him either. I think he is an awful villain. And I really hope that they can bring in some other type of villain that'll just be more of what we want, more of what we want to see. And that's kind of what I feel like they're setting up with Lance. But again, I'm not sure what route they're going to go with that character yet. So I guess we'll see. But yeah, anyway, that's kind of my general thoughts, at least on, at the moment. Yeah, I mean, I think that Pope could have been better. I really do. And I think they have a chance to have a better villain, but they need to do it quickly, definitely. And the last one for today comes from Dazzle, who says that they think that apparently that, obviously The Walking Dead is going to be wrapping up filming in March. And they think that the only possibility of getting Rick back at all in the final season is a post-credit scene, because he is still in London, and even though they could still get him in time before it stops filming in March, it would be very, very difficult to get him in for a full episode at this point, and it's probably only going to be a post-credit, if at all. So, I mean, you're right. Honestly, you're absolutely right. And honestly, this is the thing that kind of sucks, right, is because I've said this from, the jump. The final season needs Rick. That's all I have to say. That's all I have to say. The final season needs Rick. There's there's nothing else to add to that sentence there. And anybody that wants to argue with me, go ahead. But like I said, my opinion still stands. Rick Grimes is what started this journey. He is what The Walking Dead is based off of. If you end it without him, but that character's still alive, you're not going to get a 10 out of 10 rating for me when the show ends. You're not going to get one. The highest you're going to get is a 9 out of 10 for a damn good finale somehow without Rick. That's the best you're going to get. Because if Rick is not on my TV screen on 11/24, at all, then there's a problem somewhere. There's something wrong with the world. And like I said, that's probably going to happen. Because, like I said, yeah, they finished filming in March. And Andrew Lincoln is still biking in London right now. I saw a picture of him the other day, and he's in some kind of biking thing or whatever, some big competition. I'm like, for frig's sakes, man! it's disrespectful, honestly, guys. Like, I really, every time I talk about Rick, I try to keep it short, but I always end up getting carried away. It's because I'm so damn passionate about this character. I want him in this final season, and it just, like, it seems like it's just never gonna happen, man. It really, really, really pisses me off. So, I don't know, guys. Walking Dead, I wish it the best when it comes to its ending, but it's not gonna be a grade A ending if they don't have Rick. I'm sorry, that it's just not gonna happen. So, we'll see. I guess we'll see what comes of it, right? So, anyway, that is that, guys, and definitely let me know now in the comment section below. What are your final expectations for episode 9? Are you excited? Are you not? Are you midway excited? Let me know how you're feeling going into episode 9, and that is it for this video, guys. So anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Write your comments in the comment section below, and of course, guys, if you're new here, click the subscribe button so you don't miss any of my videos for The Walking Dead. Follow Dance Walk to Instagram, guys, and of course, I'll see you guys very soon. Another video for The Walking Dead. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.
My God, no!